Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about the KSI Logan Paul boxing match that's happening in 3 hours from now, if I put it up in, this video up in time. We're going to be talking about my predictions for, and the only reason I'm tapping here is because I've got a list of all the undercards here. Well, the undercards there, not that many of them, but I've got them there. I'm going to be talking about my predictions for the undercards, for the main fight itself, my thoughts about the entire thing. So let's just get the undercards out of the way, the main fight out of the way, and then I'll just give my main opinion on it, and that'll be that. So, let's start. Deji versus Jake Paul. After seeing the weigh-in, I don't know, I still think Jake Paul is going to beat Deji up badly. The main reason I think this is because in the weigh-in, you could see that Jake Paul has actually put on muscle, whereas Deji kind of hasn't. It didn't look like it had to me, anyway. So that's my opinion. Deji could pull this out of the bag, and I really hope he does, because it would be quite nice to see him win. JMX versus Coach Richard. Now, JMX was in the previous boxing match between Joe Logan and KSI, I believe. So I'm going to have to give it to experience here, and the fact that, remaining unbiased a little bit, I don't know either of them. I don't watch either of them. So I'm going to have to give it to experience JMX. Then we have Momo versus Rossi HD. Again, never heard of either of them. However, looking at some of the, weigh-ins, promos, stuff like that, I'm going to have to give it to Rossi HD. Does look like he might be able to edge out. Nissan Give versus Jay Swingler. Again, same situation as JMX, Coach Richard. I haven't really heard of them or watched many of their videos, so I'm going to have to give it to experience in form of Gibb, because he was at the previous fight again. First Sensei versus Overflow. I'm going to have to give it to Overflow. I don't know. Again, same thing. I'm not very good with this. I don't know either of them through YouTube. I've never watched them. However, through promos and stuff like that, I think Overflow, again, will have the advantage here. Raka Raka versus Scares. Raka Raka, done. I'm sorry. Raka Raka just looks like he has, even though he's at the height advantage, I don't know, I think he might be in better shape and might be able to land a couple more punches that will knock Scares flat his ass. And then we have the main event. KSI versus Logan Paul. The Nightmare versus the Maverick. Remaining unbiased is really hard here. On one hand, you have someone who I've watched for years, KSI. I've watched him for years, from beginning where, with Get Hyper, not Get Hyper wasn't the beginning, but all the way up to where he is now. I've been watching him consistently. Whereas Logan Paul, I really, really hate. Not just for, the Suicide Forest video, even though a lot of people do hate him for that, and I don't blame them. He is a massive cunt. Just the way he is, I really dislike. Yes, he's matured, you could argue, but at the same time, he's a bit of a twat. Remaining unbiased, I'm going to have to go with KSI. High experience. He hasn't lied about his weight, for one thing, which was something that a lot of behind the scenes and other vlogs that I watched about the weigh-in, that was something that came up a lot. Logan Paul weighed 86 kilos, but said he weighed about 90 plus kilograms. It's a massive difference when it comes to boxing. Again, I don't know that much, but I know height, weight, and experience are 3 of the major factors, as well as training, obviously. You can't just walk in, being taller than someone, weighing a bit more some muscle mass and having a lot of experience, but not training at all for that fight. Chances are you might have a higher chance of losing. That made 0 sense. But I'm going to have to go with KSI simply because the stuff he's put online has been truthful. The stuff Logan Paul's put online, he's kind of twisted it so he can. Well, I'm not saying KSI hasn't done that, but the pair of them have twisted things so they can make it look how they want it. But Logan's full on lied about how much he weighed. So maybe he's lied a bit how much he's trained as well. And now I just don't trust him at all. And I've just realised I'm completely that side the entire time. Oh god, right. And now for my honest opinions about the whole thing. Wow. Compared to the Joe Weller fight and all the conferences and everything leading up to that, that seemed quite professional. Professional compared to this, where it's come down to just playground insults, more or less. That it's gone from genuinely actually getting under people's skin to just yelling "fuck you, Logan," "fuck the Pauls," and "suck your mum" at them, respectively, because Logan didn't have to sit through "suck your mum." I don't know, it just seems a bit more that people are jumping on the bandwagon of, oh, it's Logan Paul, let's just all hate on him. It generally doesn't seem like anyone's actually caring this time. That didn't really make any sense again, but I don't know, just the last fight seemed professional. This one just seems a bit more childish. Playground insults, a bit more immature. Which at the end of the day, yes, I know it's YouTube boxing compared to actual boxing. It's never going to be properly professional. They're not trained. They don't have proper up their PR teams because they're not on even though YouTube is the new mainstream media, they're not on proper mainstream media with the likes of BBC and stuff like that, so they don't have filters, especially in KSI's case. But they don't have they're not being filtered. This is all raw, pure aggression and hatred. Especially back when the diss tracks are going around, which have kind of been restarted a little bit now with the likes of On Point, Champion, Goodbye KSI, Wasteman, I think that's what Dead Cheese was called. It's like recycled trends, basically. And it just seems really immature and professional, and like it's going down to playground insults, really. Right down to wearing your opponent's girlfriend's face on a mask as you waltz onto the stage. Which, weirdly enough, Logan Paul and Chloe Bennett, respectively, have deleted all pictures of each other on social media. Well, on their Instagrams, I haven't really checked Twitter because I don't use Twitter. But it's kind of weird. I don't know. But thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do hit the like button and tell me what you think. Who do you think is going to win? Do you think I'm correct in my predictions, or do you think I might be a tad wrong? But do tell me what you think. Subscribe if you want to stick around and see more. I will be uploading a video tomorrow, most likely, after the fight, saying what I think, and I'll see you guys then.